Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2 with Antroid and Hippocat.
Hello.
And we are going to the third DLC today, unless I missed something huge in the second one, which I doubt.
You probably didn't miss anything. Did you check out like the upper path in the smelter area?
Well, yes, I had to when I was clearing it out to kill all the shooting people, the floating armor things, and the astronomers and whatever. So I had to run past the flying fireballs quite a couple of times there. Didn't record any of it, but yeah, that all happened. So, where do I go for the third DLC?
Well, I don't know. Try to figure out.
I don't really want to figure. I don't even remember where the. I remember one of them was behind the rotten, but what the second one was. I figure must be behind one of the big bosses again, but which one?
Nope. Just read the fucking description of the key.
Oh, okay. Frozen flower. Stone on it. Cold enough to grace hit. Oh, okay. From the Shrine of Winter then. I'll get a chance to look at that mural that's supposedly there and depict something that looks like the serpents or whatever. Now, if only I could remember where. I think the ruined Fork Road, but where to go from the ruined Fork Road is something I'll have to find out again, because I don't remember that very well. Oh shit, and I didn't. One thing I didn't do is I didn't go into the not here Skype mode, so if anyone in my Skype group chat starts spamming some stupid shit, it's going to be heard. Oh well.
Well, what stops you from changing it right now?
I don't know, I'm afraid of switching windows while Props is recording.
No, I don't think anything bad will happen. Or you could just fucking stop the recording. What's the big deal?
No, that's just too big of a measure. Okay, where do I go for the Shrine of Winter? I don't remember that.
I think to your... Fuck, I don't know, to your left maybe? I don't remember. Or maybe here. I don't know.
Well, it's not very long to find out. I think actually it was opposite. Ah no, I do remember this pond and this tree, but maybe it was from some other thing.
This leads to the King's Gate, I think.
And that's different. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well,
Yeah, I
let's
think
see.
it is different.
Let's see. I could stand to. Um. Yes, produce the symbol of the king. And I think the
I
other.
think Shrine of Winter is the other way.
Yeah, opposite the really foggy place. I think. Oh well.
If you remember, there was that guy, like Flexile Sentry, number 2.
Mhm. Was Flexile Sentry, by the way, ever any difficult boss at all, or is he always really easy, like he was for my tank?
Well, yeah, he's pretty easy, I guess. I had some trouble with him on my first playthrough, but then when I fought him like with different characters, like I fought him with the mage, I fought him with the rolling kind of guy, and he was super easy.
Yeah, I just the first time and the only time I really fought him. Well, no, not the only. The first time I fought him was the tank, of course, and he just made short work of him. But when I was playing a mage there, which was not really overleveled at all, I still didn't have like any trouble. So I was wondering whether that's just really easy boss. Also, I heard somewhere since last time that the Fume Knight is supposed to be the statistically hardest boss in the game, which made me kind of wonder, because I definitely had a lot more trouble with the Royal Red Authority, or whatever the big huge red dog was named.
Well, I don't know. He's pretty difficult, for me at least, but I'm not sure if he's really the hardest one.
Maybe everyone is just playing with 60 FPS like any noob. Caught myself there before saying a slightly stronger word, but whatever. Actually, I found a way to make Dark Souls 2 have 30 FPS even when you're not recording, so that could be useful. I will be replaying probably in the future. I will be definitely replaying with that, because screw double time degradation of everything and screw smaller windows for rolling. Okay, now this thing is here. But first I want to take a look at these textures here and see if there is anything resembling a serpent or anything like people said. Can't really make out anything here, to be honest. Just
serpent,
people.
like primordial serpent, you mean?
Yeah, I think someone said in the comments that the murals depict people killing the primordial serpents, but this is really nothing. This looks like some sort of dragon thing because there's a wing I can see, and there's people here, and I think the other side is the same. Almost. This looks like a dragon as well, and more people, so whatever, maybe it wasn't actually true. Maybe this... no, this statue wasn't even here, was it?
It was.
Oh, it was, it just didn't do anything, okay. Maybe the snakes on the statue were what people were talking about, oh well.
Well, so, snakes don't really look like primordial serpents.
Maybe it's creative liberty. Oh, snow! Cool. This immediately reminds me of that game, the puzzle game that we both liked recently, which I completely forgot.
Talos
Principle? Yep, the outside part. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Glacier. I was missing a snowy area in Dark Souls 2, so, and I wasn't expecting actually one to be the Ivory King area, so this is kind of cool. Huh. Still, I wish the world was more coherent and not just disjointed, teleporting between everywhere. But at least it's pretty. And I mean, when it's disjointed like this, it really does what Dark Souls 2 does a lot, when it just makes like these pretty landscapes without any like context of where and why and whatever. I don't know how to put it into words better, but I kinda liked Dark Souls 1 way a bit more. Oh well. So let's see, there is some co-op statues. This is kinda lazy. It really shouldn't have the same snow texture on the sides. Oh well. How does she even open this? It looks like the gate would be submerged in snow firmly. Sun? Is there even sun here? Huh. Type Armancy, yeah. Okay, let's see what this has in store. I wonder if the DLC actually gets harder and harder with each one, because I think the second one was harder than the first. I'm hoping this isn't much harder than the second one, because the second one already was... Ooh, what? Okay. Oh hey, this looks like tree branches. Old chaos, huh? Now I have learned in between some recordings about the new final boss of the entire game. Do you know that stuff, like the Aldia?
New final boss?
Aldia, the someone of the sin something.
What, Scholar of the First Sin?
Perhaps, yes.
Is he like already in the game, or he will be only after the released updated version? Or
I think he's already in the game, because I've seen like strategies for fighting him and stuff. Apparently he now just stands in places where you go like over the course of beating the game and stuff, and then you talk to him in the final place and answer yes, and apparently that makes him appear and attack after a bit Nashandra. I haven't seen that, I have only seen like screenshots, and he apparently looks a bit like the Bed of Chaos with some tree looking stuff. I didn't really see anything in the screenshots a lot. Maybe I mixed something up and they were talking about this, because this definitely, they mentioned Chaos and then there's this, so I'm wondering if there's going to be something related to all that stuff. Also, I'm wondering what the original, like the first sin or whatever, is considered to be. I wonder if that's the Witches of Izalith trying to make a new flame or anything. Sadness ahead, okay. Frozen... What the hell is Elium Lewis?
Just the name of this place. Okay, Antroid, go left, go this way. Yeah, go this way.
Now when you say that, it makes me want to go right. Ava, huh.
Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Put on your ring, the one that... you don't have any souls, so you just don't care. But you will die if you go through there. But please do that, please. Please do
Okay.
that. Please die.
Okay. Well, that is straightforward. Please die. Ghost the cat ahead and therefore try right. By ring, you probably mean the whatever ring of sacrifice is called in this one, right?
Yeah, like favor of protection or something like that.
Ah, screw that. Yeah, I don't have many souls. Although I could have probably bought some power bolts, but whatever, heavy bolts. Okay. I have a sign. Maybe it's the wrong sign. I wonder how pathetic I look like right now with my shield up. Huh? Oh, I see. Well, actually no. I don't see, that's the point. Yeah. Okay. Ah, cool. Oh, snap. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. So, okay. Some
I
people...
just didn't want you to miss that because I completely missed that invisible boss fight when I was playing.
So I'm guessing some people can actually kill this boss while it's invisible because it seemed to be taking damage, and sometimes it was visible. But
Yeah, I think it's possible, but I don't know, maybe I'll have to look up some YouTube videos. I just never bothered before.
so I'm making an educated guess here that at some point the boss is going to turn visible,
Yeah,
right?
you just
Okay.
need to find an item.
So I will not bother trying to prove anything and try to kill him like that because that'll just waste a shit ton of time and I probably will not be able to do it. Okay then. So I'm not a big fan of how first when you go through you can see far, but then the fog kicks in because like the area transitions. I always felt that kind of stuff was all kind of cheap in games, like they couldn't figure how to make different places have different fog, so they just obviously transition like that. Oh well. So what sort of big slightly zombie-like enemy is going to be the main one here? Well, seems like any other enemy so far. Doesn't 2 hits from my club as usual. Now I don't remember very well, but this kinda leads me to believe that Dark Souls 2 in general just didn't have the diversity of enemies the same level that Dark Souls 1 had, because at this point I can't remember anything but different variations of undead people with weapons and shields and armor and stuff, and a couple of things like spiders, of course.
Well, in the core game, it's not too bad, I think. But in the DLCs, these guys are just basically the same everywhere, like slightly recolored.
Well, the models are probably different as well, because like this one has icicles hanging from him, but yeah, it's... well, I pounded him really hard into that wall, but it seems like they're kind of the same technically. Okay, there's a lot of what looks like coffins on this, what looks like an elevator, and I cannot even break them. And there is a lever, which I don't think I can use.
You will be able to get through later.
Well, yeah, this sort of thing really looks like I will be able to do something afterwards, because otherwise they will just put a wall in here. They're not overly creative sometimes. I was expecting to be able to burn them, but especially since there's that thing nearby. But I don't really want to waste any sort of fire thing. Do I have a pyromancy though? Maybe I have some sort of pyromancy for the future. Yes, I do have pyromancy flames, dark pyromancy, and I have a bunch of those things that apparently upgrade pyromancy like item, some sort of fire thing, stone item. Mahjong. Okay, Mahjong then.
Interesting. That doesn't really seem like an NPC invader. And you're hollow. What the fuck? I don't think that's the first time this happened. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. Does anybody know what the fuck was the invasions when player is hollow? Please do say so in the comments.
I actually think that being hollow doesn't prevent like enemy invaders. I think it only prevents being able to call for help and stuff and cope. Because I definitely remember getting invaded a couple times and I stopped really questioning it. I wonder where they'll appear. Unless they went down there, I guess. Not here, but still, oh well. Now I hear there's some sort of honor code now in the game where you don't drink Estus when you're invaded and fighting invaders and stuff.
Well, it's always been like this. Like in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, it's been like this from the very beginning. It's just people are dumb. They invade you, they like annoy you, and they expect you to like fight honorably according to their imaginary honor code or something. That's kind of stupid.
Well, I found it kind of nice usually.
If they want honor, they
games.
make just fucking fight clubs or something like that. You know, like on the bridge in the like that castle, whatever its name is, where the first Smelter Demon was. At the very beginning of the castle, there is a bridge over lava, and that's where people just summon a lot of guys and make fight clubs.
I see. Well, I don't know. I kind of liked in games when there's some sort of extra honor thing going on in deathmatch. Like I remember in Series M, I think some things weren't allowed in deathmatch if you try to pretend to be like better than other people, like power-ups or cannon and stuff like that.
I think this guy is going to end you.
Perhaps. Okay, whatever that was, I don't know. Probably some sort of... Yep. Yeah. Ooh. But he's not... I don't know. Can Red Phantoms even drink Estus in this game?
I don't believe so.
Well, I'm not going to drink Estus anyway. I'm already hollow, so whatever. Yeah.
Holy shit, Antroid. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was actually pretty nice.
Yep, and it was a complete chance. Because I definitely should have gotten hit by some of his sword things, but I was just a tad too far for that to reach me.
Just rest at the bonfire, replenish your stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess the second bonfire is probably farther, so it's better to kill a few of those frozen guys again. Ah yes, and my club is already somehow sort of broken halfway. Well, yeah, I am pleased to have been able to do that without drinking Estus, I guess. And we did the whole bow to each other. Well, it probably was only me that bowed, but still. And he like beckoned me here for a better place for a duel, and I followed. So that was nice. I don't know. I just like these things. Obviously, when you're playing to win or something, you can say that when you're playing single player, it's just annoyance and you have to dispose of it by any means necessary and without using, I mean, without putting yourself in extra danger for no reason. But I'm not that much of a tryhard in this sense, because I will probably just die a lot anyway, so what does it matter really? But it just gives you this nice feeling of, I don't know, camaraderie of some sort. Like, you know, I suppose like a Red Phantom. Whoa! Red Phantoms are supposed to be these dicks who just came here to troll you, but it's nice to make them be not that, if that makes any sense. Oh well. Also, I didn't know that these guys could shoot, so that was cool.